Greetings. This is a general reading for Aries for the month of August and the year 2018. So we're at the end of the summer, Aries, and we're going to see what exactly is going on here with some of you, Aries. Not all, just some of you. And we're going to see what's going on. We're going to see if there are some remedies that's here. Now, the first thing that comes up, your card just popped out of the deck here, Aries, and so I'm going to tell you what they say, and I'm also going to tell you what I pick up in the ether. So you know that this is tea time, true prediction tea, and so this cup of tea, Aries, is for you. Okay. Well, for what I'm seeing here is satisfaction with your finances here. So I feel like that from this point forward, I feel like some of you Aries are really going to be happy with your finances. That's like I say, satisfaction is going to be going on. So you're going to be satisfied because there's going to be improvement. There are improvement. And the good thing about it is the financial improvement is going to continue to move. It's going to keep it moving, just like a snowball. You know how it starts out small and you roll it in the snow and it gets bigger and bigger. Well, this is how I feel like that this finance energy is around some of you Aries that I see that's here. I'm also seeing here too that I feel like that there is an Aries here and you're kind of taking a chance, and this is like dealing with an investment. And so it's like I feel like that you're a little nervous, but you're saying I'm going to dive in. And I feel like that there's people around you. It could be loved one, family members, and they really trying to discourage you. Some are, and some is just like they telling you, it's up to you, but they really nervous too. But I see you going forward with this, and I do see you landing on your feet, up high, like on top of a mountain. So what that is telling me is that it's going to pay off for you. You took a chance, but this chance is definitely going to pay off. I do feel like that there could be an Aries, and I keep picking up something to do with a restaurant or something to do with food or something like that. So there's an Aries that could be opening up a restaurant, just open up a restaurant, in the process of investing or opening up a restaurant. And again, I feel like that this energy is just going to just skyrocket, as they say. And I see branches growing here, from, this too. So this could mean that there could be not just one, there could be branches. I see a tree with branches on it. So there's going to be expansion. So your money is just not going to stop at a certain level. It's going to branch out, as they say. I also feel here that there's an Aries that's, I feel that you've been kind of just dealing with home, territory here, but I do feel an international, kind of vibration with, Aries here. So you will be able to, and one of your goals were to be able to go international, to go and have dealings with, other countries. And that is exactly what I see that's going to be going on here with some of you Aries. So you're going to become international. I'm also seeing here too that I feel like as far as I see a Aries, and I feel like that you could be in a negotiation kind of energy. And it's saying here that it might not start out the way you wanted to in the beginning, but that's what negotiations is about. It's a back and forth kind of energy until everybody agree. And so I do feel like that you will walk out of this negotiation really satisfied. So it's like in negotiation, most of the time everybody don't get what they want, but you come away with mostly of what you want and come away happy. And that's how I see this energy that's going on here, Aries. I'm also seeing an Aries here, and I see you kind of like trying to decide, should you trust someone here? You're trying to decide, are they being honest with you? Are they being truthful with you? Or are they playing games with you? And so I definitely feel like that they are being truthful and honest. But one thing, for first thing you should always do is check with your inner feeling. You as some people say, your gut feeling. Check and see what your gut feeling is saying. That's what you should check first. And so, if your gut feeling is saying, "Yeah, I feel this person," I feel like that they being honest, and also, do your own research. But first of all, go with your gut feeling. But I feel like, and I'm seeing here where the cards are saying that the person is sincere. So this is a sincere card here. I'm also seeing here too where it's talking about, I feel like there's an Aries here, and you could be really contemplating about separating from, and this don't necessarily have to mean a relationship, but I just feel like that, sometimes it's like when you have a cancer or something and they go in and they cut that cancer out. Well, sometimes that has to be done. And so I feel like that there's an Aries here that's ready to cut their ties here. This is either with a business, or a person, but I'm seeing scissors, and I'm seeing some of you Aries is like really ready to cut. And I do feel like that August is going to be the month here, where you're going to cut your losses and reevaluate things here. I also see here too where I feel like there was an Aries and you were kind of like doing things the old way in the past. So now I feel like that you coming up to what's going on right now. It was like you didn't want to, you were comfortable, you were in your comfort zone. So you were doing things the way that you have been doing them, and your reality or mentality or outlook on it is that it has worked all of this time, but now you kind of feeling something. It's like it's not as solid. Things are not as solid as they once were, and so you keep trying to do it like when it worked then, but things change, and so I feel like that you don't have to do a lot of changes, Aries, but I do feel like that you're going to make some changes in specific points here in specific areas. And I do feel like that the changes that you make is definitely going to be what's needed for you to keep on track here. So it is not even a lot of changes. I feel more so like an adjustment kind of energy that I see that's going on here. So, be willing, and I do see some of you Aries are becoming more willing, where before you was like, no, I'm not going to make the adjustments. I'm going to keep things the way that I've been doing. Some of you Aries are going to be going into a new career, new direction, new career. I feel like the timing is right for you. This is the perfect timing for that. And I do feel like that it's definitely going to work out for you Aries here. I feel like some of you Aries that's been on the fence, wasn't quite sure exactly when is it time to make your move. It's saying that it's time now, because this is motivation. Make this motivate. Make your move now, Aries. This is how what they say. Timing is everything. Because timing has a lot to do with it. This card jumped out of the deck. So this card say you are stronger than what you even realize, and you're getting ready to utilize your strength. You're getting ready to make your changes in this new direction, new career, new relationship, whatever the change that's coming about that you are orchestrating here. It's like it's going to be strong, coming in strong. It's this strong changes that I see, and a strong motivation that's going to play a real part in these changes that's going on here. And you should embrace these changes. And I feel like that's what you are doing. And this is really dealing with somebody also that is self-employed. And so what I feel like that this person to keep up and to make the changes that need to progress and needs to go on, I feel like that this could be dealing with a self-employed person, but it's also saying that this is dealing with someone that has to deal with self. You have to go and look within self and listen to self here also. I'm also seeing here too where I feel like that Aries, this is really a change time for you because you got a lot of cards that's talking about making changes. Some of you are going to be making changes as far as your diet is concerned, as far as your looks is concerned. I see some Aries here and I feel like that you are going to get some cosmetic changes here and you're going to look good and it's gonna work here. Some Aries, you got family changes. You got Aries, you are in the time of change here for many of you. And I do feel like the timing is right. I do feel like that the changes that you're making, the adjustments that you're making, they're definitely right here for you also. I keep picking up an energy here where it's talking about, and you going into new, it's new. Well, that changes is about new. So you're dealing with new here. And I feel like changes is not only just in one area. A lot of you Aries is dealing with mind, body, uh, uh, mind, body, soul, the mind, body, spiritual, emotional, across the board is where I feel these changes is coming about. I feel that there's an Aries here that you've been holding on to a relationship or marriage. And so finally it's like you saying, okay, I'm ready to let go. I'm ready to move on. I'm ready to make my changes here. So that you're not going to resist like you have at one time before. And so you are going to make a change when it comes to relationship or marriage. And this is like a different kind. It could be this relationship period. It could be a marriage. And I do when I feel a personal, relationship, but I also feel that there could be, ties cut as far as business, this relationship period. So Aries, if you would like more information, you can look up under the video and you can contact me and we can go more deeper into information. But again, this cup of tea is for you, Aries, for the month of August.